What's going on, Magic the Gathering fam? Happy weekend or early start to the week. I don't know when I'm going to get this video uploaded. But welcome back. Pistol Pete's Collectible Trading Cards here. Hope everybody's safe and healthy. And, now that the masks are starting to somewhat come off and vaccination rates are going up and what have you, I just hope everybody's, really taking advantage of those safe and good instances where you can visit friends and family. And that's kind of what this is all about here right now, actually. So today I'm going to do a little special video for Black is Magic, the Secret Lair drop series. I'm going to crack 5 of these just for the sake of seeing what special Secret Lair drop series bonus cards come in the boxes. I don't really care, frankly. These 5 boxes in particular, and we do have many more at Pistol Pete's Collectible Trading Cards, but these 5 boxes in particular, all these cards are going to be sleeved and posted onto TCG Player or eBay. I'm not sure yet which one. But as you know, we're working on getting the TCG Player shop up and running. eBay is up and running. Number of different products there. I think there's about 100 different listings. Almost every set you can think of. There's booster packs available for them on eBay from our shop, Pistol Pete's Collectible Trading Cards with underscores in between. Anyways, today is a special video dedicated to the Secret Lair drop series, Black is Magic. I really like what Magic has been doing. First off, I'm a lawyer. Second off, I'm a conscious investor, and I like investing in causes that I think are, noteworthy or doing good things for the environment or doing good things for mankind, generally speaking, or innovative or what have you. And, investment aside, because really Magic is not much of an investment. It's kind of a money suck, but it's a lot of fun to play. What Magic the Gathering has done here with the Black is Magic Secret Lair drop is really cool. So they raised just about $1 million, and I'm happy to have contributed to that, towards a philanthropic code for Black Girls Code. Really good initiative. You guys, I don't want to kind of numb you all away on it, but Black Girls Code aims to increase the number of women of color in the digital space by basically teaching young girls between the ages of 7 and 17 to become innovators in the STEM fields or leaders in their communities and what have you, by exposing them to computer science. I actually, as a little bit of background, I worked for, or I interned during my law school days at the Get In Chicago, that was sponsored by the Chicago Community Trust, and we worked on donating tens of millions, 50s of millions of dollars to different disadvantaged communities throughout Chicago to really help into good programs to help reduce crime in those disadvantaged communities. It wasn't about color. It was about where's basically shit the worst and what can we do to help out. So we did a lot of after school programs, mentorship programs. We even actually sponsored something similar to Black Girls Code. It was through Google. Google sponsored it technically, but they provided a summer camp for a bunch of kids in struggling communities, specifically picking some of the worst 7 communities in Chicago, arguably for crime and what have you. Englewood, North Lawndale, etc., Garfield Park, South Lawn, etc. And it was great. The kids loved it. They got to feel safe where they were going and doing their coding. And at the end of the program, Google actually gifted every single kid their own laptop, as an effort to try to give these kids a heads up and a bit of an advantage in a highly competitive area. So I love what Magic did here for Black Girls Code. Think it's super cool. I think it's super cool that there's only black artists are the ones who drew all these cards up, and I think it really also is cool that they kind of complemented that. I love what they did with the Teferi card, the whatchamacallit, Hero of Dominaria. I love what they did with that card personally. I'm a new dad, so I absolutely love that card personally. I've got a bit of a bias. Plus, that's a great card to play with if you're big into playing Magic the Gathering. It's a lot of fun to play with and included in different decks. So, anyways, I'm just gonna start cracking some of these. I'm just going after those bonus cards really. But while we do it, I do want to showcase these cards and just talk a little bit about them because they are very cool. And there's a story behind each one of the cards in this set. There's a story behind each one of the artists who drew those cards in this Secret Lair drop. So Just to give a little bit of a shout out here, but we're not going to make this video too long and take too much time into that. Let's see what we got for the first bonus card here. Samet, of course. He's like your typical bonus card. By the way, just a little bit of knowledge about these bonus cards. They are going to be characters from Magic the Gathering that are kind of consistent with the Secret Lair drop, is my understanding. So I'd have to pull up the list of all the different cards. But what's it, like Kaya, you know what I mean? Like they're going to be very consistent, like kind of I guess leadership cards, or like just like I guess good moralistic type cards to include in this set, because that's what this set's really all about. So there's your Secret Lair box. You get your bonus card at the bottom, and then you get these, I think it's 7 cards, isn't it, in the Secret Lair box, starting with Shalai right off the top. The Voice of Plenty. This card was drawn by Hernanda Souza. I love these cards, actually. I always love full art cards, generally speaking, but I do like the artwork on these cards. I like that every single one of them is about a black person, because let's be honest, like Magic is about community, and you're only going to have a stronger community with more people you can bring together and playing the game. So I like that they're kind of speaking to this particular community, and I would be more than happy to support if Magic chose to go into building Asian themed legendary creatures and what have you, and cards and players and planeswalkers into the game. I think it's just really cool. Why not? Like you could make it like basically a legendary planeswalker or creature for every ethnicity around the world and every country around the world, and I think that would be a really cool way to kind of expand the player base for Magic the Gathering. So Wizards of the West Coast, if you ever happen to see this video, I doubt it because I'm just getting this channel started, but something to think about. I'm sure you're already on top of it. But so there you have it. Shalai, the Voice of Plenty. You've also got Ponder. This card was drawn by, and I apologize in advance if I pronounce anything wrong, but Ijua Ebenebe. I actually had a potential brother-in-law, I guess you could say, who's from an area in Africa where I've learned how to kind of better pronounce some of these last names, but I'm not perfect. This Ponder card is really cool. It looks to me like a mother or a grandmother and a daughter or a granddaughter, just kind of pondering about the future of life. Will the future be brighter? Asked the girl. Rael smiled. I will teach you how to make it so. And that's what we as parents, once you have a kid, man, that's all you care about is making sure your child has a good future ahead of you. So really cool card. I really like it. It's going in my long-term collection, of course. All these cards are, except for the ones we're listing, of course. So I'm going to be listing. This Cultivate card is really cool too. You got a couple of African children. I guess they're watering a black lotus, it looks like. Legendary black lotus, of course. Cultivate's an excellent card for any deck, basically. Like, I'm trying to think where Cultivate wouldn't be good to have in your hand. I mean, it depends on how your gameplay style, but it's an excellent card. And yeah, what does it say here on the bottom? The black lotus rises from adverse conditions and produces a rare bloom. We grow the lotus to remind us to look to the future despite the suffering of the present. Very good card, Hillary Wilson. I like it. Kaya, the Ghost Assassin. This is our first mythic legendary planeswalker. This was by Danny Pendergast. And no little storyline at the bottom. She's not a terrible card. I'm trying to think of what decks it would, Swamp we've got here, Swamp and Plains. So I could see like a really good Vido, the Thornlord combination deck. Although he is a legendary creature, I think, not a planeswalker. So they might play well together, these two. The losing life and gaining life abilities. And then, throwing lifelink in there. Then we've got Teferi, the Hero of Dominaria. This is my favorite card, and yeah, I'm biased because I'm a father now. So I love my son more than anything. He's the best thing that ever happened to me. And I love my wife, of course. Don't tell her I said that. But I like this card. It's super cool. This is going in one of my decks for sure. I'm gonna have to make a Teferi Hero Dominaria deck. I know there's that really valuable one. I think it's like 150 bucks. I don't know why this one couldn't get there one day. It's a limited edition print. Super cool card. It's gonna be cool for all of us fathers out there playing Magic. So just something neat to add to the collection. Soul Ring, can't go wrong with Soul Ring. Soul Ring has been actually rising in value lately. There's a lot of utility to this card in a lot of different decks. Really good for gameplay. I like the artwork here. I think it's really cool because if you know anything about African cultures, there are different tribes that have neck type jewelry and attire and what have you. So I like this because it's true to like, it's kind of more authentic in the sense of like African tribalism, I guess, if you want to call it that. You know, I'm not an expert on that kind of stuff. You know, I'm not a, what do you call it, anthropologist, but I think it's pretty cool. Every bead tells a story. They speak of the obstacles we overcome. They speak of the communities we build, the milk we offer our friends, and the land that feeds our people. We weave meaning, tradition, and strength into everything. So, really cool card. I like it. And then lastly, the Path of Ancestry. And it looks kind of like a grandmother guiding a grandson or something to that effect. By Julio Reina. And I apologize, I forgot to give a shout out to the artists of these few cards. So Kaya Ghost Assassin by Danny Pendergast. Oh wait, I think I gave that one a shout out already. KNHO. I don't know. Knino. I don't know if that's like a individual. I don't know. Was it a group who came up with that card? I don't know. But that's a great card. I love that one. Hero of Dominaria. Maybe those are short form initials. Maybe they have a long name. Thomas Zentino or Zentino and Julio Reina for Path of Ancestry. So those are the cards from the Secret Lair drop. And I'm just going to quickly crack these all open and let's see what we get for the special bonus cards. Again, these cards here from these 5 boxes, they're all going up for sale on eBay. I've already cracked a few for myself personally, for my own collection. So these ones are all going up for sale. What you see is what you get. They're all going to be sleeved, properly protected. I'm not even going to open this. I'm just going to set these aside in case somebody orders the full pack or whatever. But Kaya, see, I told you, Kaya. There she is. So there's the stained glass version Kaya as a bonus card. Maybe there's only 2 bonus card types because I've only seen Kaya and what was the other one? Let me grab it here. Samut. Maybe there's only 2. We'll see. Let's crack open these other 3 and see what we get. Who knows? I'd like to get some of the more valuable ones, you know, but whatever. Another Kaya. So maybe there is only... You know what? I guess I'm doing the Magic the Gathering community a little favor here. Dropping my own bills to figure this out for you all. So you don't have to. Let's see what we get. Bonus card number 4. Oh, Teferi, Time Raveler. This is a dope card. I think this is like a $30 or $40 stained glass card. So that's pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Look at that. So you can get a Teferi in there, guys. An extra little kicker. And by the way, if you do buy a full set from a Secret Lair, you're going to get a brand new inbox. You're not going to get one of these open boxes, I promise. There's more than enough to go around. I'll just put it that way. We are a legitimate business. So if you want to buy singles, we'll have some singles up for sale of the different cards from this particular Secret Lair drop. If you want to buy a box, we got the box. Oh my gosh, there's another Teferi. 2 Teferis. So that's great. So there you go. So you get a little bit of idea. We cracked 5. We got 2 Teferis. And we got 2 Kayas and 1 Samut. So there you go, guys. I don't know if you're all going to get the Teferis in there. I'm happy that I did. To be honest, those are probably going in my personal Secret Lair drop collection. because I like to keep some for myself. I don't know if I'll sell those guys. But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's short, I know it's sweet, and I know there wasn't much substance to it. But at least you got to see what's coming in these Secret Lair boxes. And feel free to drop your comments and share your thoughts about this particular Secret Lair drop. Thank you, everybody. Have a good one.